Hey guys, it's your boy Sushi, and before we get into this video, I just want to thank everybody for the continuous support. You guys are absolutely amazing. You guys really make making content and streaming every single day really worth it. Like no joke, guys. So we have a new goal set for the end of March, okay? And it's gonna be a little bit far away. It's kind of tough, but the goal is going to be 2,500 subs by the end of March. I'll be giving away one monthly pass for the end of March if we don't hit that goal. But I think if we can hit that goal, I'm gonna give away three monthly passes by the end of March. Okay, guys. So that's it for this quick intro, and let's hop into the video. Hey guys, it's your boy Sushi here with another Etheria restart video. So for this video, we have a very interesting build on XUAN that I've never seen before. Okay, and that build is Gator. Gator, bro, like actually Gator. Okay, so just look at this. This is pretty crazy. Okay, so we'll look at it in just a sec. But as I have been doing for all my videos, we're gonna review the characters' kits because there are a lot of new players playing this game, and yeah, I want to help out those players, catch up on all the knowledge that you need to know for this game. Where's Xuan Li? Am I blind? Down here, all the way down here. Anyway, also let me mute the audio really quick. Just got finished filming another video. But yeah, anyway. So looking at Xuan Li here, her S1 is her follow-up attack, right? So she just does good damage with her defense, right? Because she's defense scaling, and she has a 65% chance to inflict 2-turn vulnerable, which means they increase extra damage by 30%. So she's going to nuke if you have this on them, okay? And then she has Jade Empire, which is her domain expansion on her S3. If this skill crits, increases the damage by another 40%. So you guys, if you guys know already, she just nukes, okay? This S1 can just nuke when she has her S3 up and she follows up and all that stuff. Absolutely crazy how much damage she can do. She can go through like Valerian Shield and all that stuff too if you have enough follow-up attacks, and you can kill through Valerian sometimes. And then her S2, she has S2 AoE S2 that applies defense down, does very good damage as well. And then defense down, and then Jade Breath. So she essentially follow up attack guaranteed. Okay, so she AoEs and then she follows up with her S1 on on the main target that you select. And then also, if you have her domain expansion active, she's gonna and she crits, which you should crit pretty much like 80-90% of the time. Then she deals an extra 50% damage there as well. Very, very broken character. Okay, now we have her S3. She uses her Jade Empire, her domain expansion, and then she applies 2 turns speed up and defense up, okay? And this is really, really good. Why? Because the tech that I'm gonna be showing um in this video is with Freya. Okay, so think about it. If you run Bulwark on her, you get you get the initial Freya push, right? And then she has these Jade Sigils that you guys like kind of know already, where they reduce damage and she can tank one debuff or one CC. Like she literally tanks like 2 hits. Okay, she essentially tanks 2 hits. And then those two, the Bulwark and the Jade Sigil, count as buffs for Freya. And then if she gets a turn, she pushes your team up even more because she applies actually 3 more buffs. She applies 3 more buffs. So defense up, speed up, and then the shield based on her defense. Okay. So she with Freya just cuts the whole team. Very, very interesting build here. Okay, and then you have her Jade Sigil. You guys pretty much already know. She does guaranteed follow-up attacks when she has this up, and then all your allies are immune to cooldown increase, and there's also a small chance to reduce all your animus and shell skill cooldowns by 1 turn, so that you can cycle through your skills faster when she has her S3 up. She's absolutely broken. Okay, so that's her kit. Now let's go into Noxon's build him for his actual XUAN Li. So this is P1555, of course. He's running the Gator on Bulwark, Bloodbath, and Evil Guard. Very, very interesting build here. Defense, crit damage, crit rate. Very, very cool. So you get all the matrices here. The Evil Guard gives extra shield. So you get a slightly thicker shield and also a little bit more speed. So his Xuanli, honestly, isn't even that fast, right? There's no like Swift or anything, but not even that fast. We have the Xuanli at 254. That's insanely slow. But because there's Bulwark, but because there's Frey and stuff like that, you will see some cook with her, okay? So let's go with the first game right here. Let me up the volume so we can hear the gameplay. So, right, this is pretty much the draft, okay? So very buff heavy draft and the ting to stop the other team from cycling. Okay, so essentially once you get the initial setup, once you get Xuan Li up, you become like you just cycle forever and you just nuke them down. So let's see. That's what I'm expecting. That's what I get from looking at it. He also likes to run Hellkid quite a lot as well. Okay, so push everybody up. The Ting S3s. Push everybody back. Santic with the S2. Okay, so Santic with the S2. Now they're unkillable. Xuan Li has Bulwark. Now Xuan Li can do her thing. S3 right here. So Freya brings up the Ting and the Santic, and then that's when it stops the other team from doing what they want to do. Right? Both the Ting and Santic literally just brick the Tyrandot, and then the rest of the characters, and they get cooldown increase. And the good thing is Xuan Li technically has like 3 layers of immunity when she starts the game. Holy crap. So the thing, if you guys didn't know, okay, so there's a thing that I have to mention. If you guys didn't know, for Xuan Li, okay, she has her Jade Sigils up, the 2 blue stacks that help her reduce damage for the first 2 hits, as well as not being able to get debuffed the first 2 hits. However, if you have a character like Santic or Kethos, the cooldown increase actually goes through that. So I've played a lot of games where my Xuan Li, like the Santic cuts or something, and then Xuan Li just gets cooldown increase, and then she can't do her thing, and then I can't get set up, and then I just lose. Right? So the bulwark, the extra layer of bulwark with Gator definitely helps prevent that from happening. So this build looks pretty crazy. I'm not too sure if I would run this build for my account personally, because I do run turn 1 and I just like nuking everybody with Doomcrow. But we'll see. But that's the main reason why you run bulwark on Xuan Li, just for that extra layer, right? And then what is Santic gonna do? Santic can't do anything after that initial S2 where he'll S2 the rest of your team, but he won't S2 your Xuan Li, and then you just get set up and then you win, right? One Xuan Li nuke, you guys can see, just nukes the entire other team. So I think he went Valerian here specifically because they have Ray Mary on their team. Just a tank, right? Just a tank a little longer. But this guy's characters are kind of slow. I don't know why he didn't S3 there. Honestly, he should have just S3 there. Massive throw from that guy. Maybe he misclicked. But definitely should have S3'd. Next game against Solos, right? If you guys know Solos, look at him at 4,000. Okay, he's at 4,000 points. Nox is no slouch either. Okay, he's also like kind of a low spender, like a dolphin, right? Like a dolphin. Depending on how much money he spends. I think he does spend like maybe 100 or so a month, something like that. But Solos was the second ranked, or the second place player at that EWS tournament, and he only lost to Kecker. So this is quite the W right here. We can run on 3x. These games are pretty quick. So he runs Jiank on Bulwark as well. Yes, I also have Jiank on Bulwark. He forces Bulwark on the Moon Bunny. Very interesting. I might try that too. I might ask him for that Valerian build. I'm not gonna lie. Bulwark on Moon Bunny, so that she doesn't get cooldown increase. I might need to talk to Nox. Might need to copy some of his builds, bro. This is insane. Okay, S3. No problem. You have the immunity from the Senyu. Senyu comes in with the nuke. And just one-shots the entire other team. Holy crap. Man, Valerian is so good. Way too good. Next game, very kind of a similar draft here. Similar draft. This guy actually picked freaking Santic first. Damn. I've seen a lot of people like lock Santic now, but I haven't really seen people picking him first. I've seen people pick him second because I pick him second sometimes too. But yeah. So he lets a Tyrande go first, right? So Tyrande should S3 maybe. Yeah, S3, no questions there. He wants to go for the Xuan Li, so he knows Xuan Li is a massive threat. He managed to cool down the Xuan Li as well, but now what do you do? What do you do? You have Valerian for that extra turn of survival, you know, of extra shields and stuff. So I'm not too sure that was a good idea. Maybe he should have just gone all out and nuked. I'm not gonna lie. And now Senyu goes, your entire team's defense down. What are you gonna do? Right? That's what I'm saying, right? That was actually a really good draft from Nox because you either just do your thing and then do the S3s for Senyu, for Santic, all that stuff. And then like petrify or buff block whoever you can, but then Xuan Li gets set up. But then he decided to actually target the Xuan Li, and then the other characters get to cook. You know what I mean? Especially with Senyu, right? Especially with Senyu putting up her immunity, then what the hell is Navette gonna do? Nothing. But yeah, okay, now this is another game with the turn cycling, right? This is like the turn 1 comp where you cycle with Freya and then Xuan Li gets set up and then you just nuke and then you just win. But very, very interesting build. Nox is more of like close to a standard player, well, closer to a standard player than I am. But we'll see. I might talk to him about some of these builds because he is cooking, bro. He is not 3.7, 3.8 for nothing. And he's not like a mega whale or anything. It's just like a dolphin. You know, not quite as much as the big whales, but definitely not as low as like me or Doom or Theft, you know. But definitely still a very, very top player for sure. Okay, so Santic gets his buffs and stuff up, and now the other team got entirely cooldown increase. Bro, my Santic does not cooldown increase anywhere near, okay, anywhere near as much as other people's Santic. But when I fight Santics, they just cool down my entire team. But I cool down all of them except for like the most important one, and then I lose. And he just gives up, right? As you guys can see, especially if you have debuffs and stuff like that, or buffs on your team, Xuan Li just nukes through Valerian Shield. Literally nukes through Valerian Shield. And yeah, that's it. Shoutouts to Nox for sharing this build again. Nox has been awesome helping me out with these videos because I can't cook like this, you know. But yeah, just really quick, guys, if you want to showcase a certain build you have or your entire account and stuff like that, it is getting to the end of the season, so I'm definitely open to that because a lot of people pushing Mythic, you know, and we can learn a lot and help the newer players push Mythic as well with a lot of these videos. So guys, don't forget, just DM me in game, join my Discord, DM me in the Discord, we'll set a time up, all that stuff if you want account reviews, character showcases, all that good stuff. And that's it for this video. Alright guys, that's it for this video. If you found it helpful, you enjoyed it, I made you laugh, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on this video. That's also how you enter the monthly pass giveaway and all that stuff you guys already know. I stream every single night, guys, okay? If I don't see you on stream, then I'll just see you in the next video. Bye!